Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we have a ton of new stuff to go over, a bunch more leaks for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Riddles has been posting so much stuff lately, and it could even mean that we're going to be getting a lot of new bug Pokemon in Generation 9, so we're going to be covering all of it today. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Answer the question of the day as well. Would you like to see some new bug Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, or are you not a massive fan of the typing? Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off before we get into the latest leaks by Riddles, just quickly wanted to go over this. It probably means nothing, but it's still a little bit interesting. It was found out by Ami, and they just posted about it, saying, although there may be no deep meaning behind it, the Pokemon Company set the last Legends Arceus episode as the premiere. Episodes 1 and 2 were not premieres. Interesting. So again, might mean something, might mean nothing. We'll find out very, very soon. Just quickly wanted to go over that. Anyway, let's go over the latest Riddles leak. So he's posted a bunch today. By the time I'm recording this, he's posted 3 different riddles about the same thing. So whether he's posted more or not by the time this goes up, I have no idea. But of course, there's 2 videos going up today. One talking about this whole Riddles situation with these riddles, and then the other one is obviously going over like that ball thing. But either way, this is another riddle that he popped up with, which is just a bunch of coding and stuff like that, and everybody was like, what's going on here? Like, no one was really making sense of it, unless obviously you'd study like coding and stuff like that. So yeah, this was the first thing that he posted. There's not really anything to really start with. I mean, I have literally no knowledge on coding, but of course people did reply and start saying things about it, so this is beyond my understanding. I got an answer, I don't know what it means though. And then this person says, like, you know, I'm cracking it down, making Centro a little closer to that 100. So yeah, it's like a game where you start at 0-0 and you need to reach the 100 value, or 4x4. We can only walk through the zeros, and the ones are like walls. We need to modify a little to program, from what I understand, in order to get to the 100 value. And this is the output the C++ code is giving. I'm not good at analyzing, so leaving it to the experts. On line 12, it should be S, not S. This will prevent code from running. I'm assuming it was just a typo and have corrected it. But of course, there was actually a reason behind that. So there was a reason that Riddles put like these mistakes and stuff like that, because he then posted saying, how many bugmons do you find while debugging this project? Each is a new line. Enjoy hardcore riddle series. So yeah, he's saying, how many bugmons do you find while debugging this project? So obviously this person here found a bug where they were like, you know, on line 12 it should be S, not S. So obviously that'll prevent code from running. So again, that was a bug there. So that's a line. So basically each mistake in this here is a new bug line for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. We don't know how many mistakes there've been yet, but there's definitely a couple. So and he's basically saying that each mistake is a new line of bug Pokemon, and then enjoy hardcore riddles series. And then obviously we've got people replying to it and stuff like that. We're gonna go over all of that. I don't know C++, so I'm out on this one, but I still love it. Riddles like this really draw upon the community's different strengths and knowledge, and forces us to rely on each other to get the answers, and that's a beautiful thing. What's the point of a riddle if it's literally 0.001% of your audience can even attempt to solve it? But at the same time, once somebody does solve it, everyone can then start talking about it. So again, I think it's fine. They are obviously hardcore riddles. I have no idea about it. A lot of other people don't have any idea about it, but once that person comes out with it and gets it right, you're sorted. And then anyway, he then followed it up by saying, kindly reminder, descriptions for each line are also mentioned. So not only is he telling us like all of the new bug lines in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Well, I don't know if it means that like all of the new bug lines are in this, or if he's just put a few in here and there's going to be even more. But he's basically also saying that the description of the bug lines are also mentioned as well in this coding. So, you know, if you know how to code, this is your bread and butter. This is all day. But yeah, he's saying, so something on the bug is a description. So the part where it says smell at the bottom may imply a stink bug, which could be very true. We've got this, which could be a dung beetle. Japanese maximum equals Japanese inspired bug. We know that we're getting a Japanese styled bug. Like, he's already come out and said that, so like a Japanese themed bug. So I'm guessing that is going to be on there somewhere. But obviously pee urine, the chirping cicadas also pee when they're on trees sometimes. I know this because it happened to a guide who described it during a field trip. So again, this is where people are starting to get their thinking caps on, starting to kind of make connections and stuff like that. Of course, we have Soul Silver out here, kind of with the big thread kind of talking about, just refresh in case anything else has been updated. But yeah, this was the original post where it was like, all right, people, who knows how to code? We need you. And then, of course, we got updates. So I was completely stumped by this one. But now Q has given us a key to the riddle above. I had a feeling he made those mistakes on purpose. So now, how many bugs/errors are in this code? Each error is a new bug line or a new line of the riddle we need to decipher. I didn't even think about it like that, to be fair. He's saying each is a new line. So yeah, it could actually be like each new line. No, never mind, because he then goes on to say this here, where his like descriptions for each line are also mentioned. So I'm pretty sure he's talking about new bug lines. But anyway, I'm getting reports that there are at least 3 errors, but there could be more. If there's really over 100 new Pokemon, I'm praying that there's over 5 new bug lines. If you didn't understand, we need someone to fully debug this code. The amount of codes could add up to a new bug line in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And then here he's saying, this looks plausible to me. I don't know how much about coding, but 4 or 5 bug lines make sense to me. Though we are leaning heavily towards 4. Great job by Summer Theories. Either way, and I'll update if there's any changes. I love my bug types. So yeah, this is basically Summer Theories saying, so, you know, so is it 4 or 5 though? I'm not sure whether he counted the first one I marked on yellow as 1 or 2. That's why I'm not sure whether exactly 4 or 5 counts. I'd say more 4 than 5, because at the end of the day, you can put that in one single line. So this is basically what he's talking about here. It is this tweet here that he posted. So here they are. I don't know whether the first one I marked on yellow counts as 1 or 2. So the answer is either 4 or 5. Also, here I leave as well the path that the puppy follows. On tries to follow until it reaches the goal. Good backtracking. And then it says, at last I've been able to solve one of Q's riddles. Riddler Q, thanks so much for this one. I don't know if like Riddler Q liked it or something like that. I'm not really too sure. I don't know. Uridan liked it. Yeah, I don't think Riddler Q liked it. So I don't know if this is definitely like 100% true. But it seems to be this is like kind of correct. And again, more stuff here about like how we debugged it and everything like that. No pun intended. But yeah, basically he's saying, I don't know whether the first one I marked on yellow count as 1 or 2. So the answer is either 4 or 5, which is kind of crazy because that's a lot of new bug lines. So I guess if we were to get like 4 or 5 new bug lines of Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, the Pokedex would be quite big. Otherwise, it'd just be like bugs everywhere. Anyway, then goes on to say, oh snap, we can dig deeper. Well, we know one of them is the Japanese style bug. Also, I'm sorry if I made it seem like these would be the only new bug types in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Who never said that, so there could only be 2 errors and still be more bug type lines. He didn't hint at here. Again, which we already went over earlier on. Like I say, this doesn't... I don't think this is Riddler Q saying these are all the bug types in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I think it could just be a couple, and then there's more that he's obviously not mentioned. So, yeah, kindly reminder descriptions for each line are also mentioned. And then goes on to say, in Japanese max size equals 5. So again, it could be 5 there. And then this is obviously what we've already been over. So the dung beetle, the Japanese-inspired beetle, Japanese-inspired bug, and then also the stink bug as well. So that could be 3 there. The only comment on the code, so I can only translate this Japanese. My puppy was aggressive early in the programming battle, but I can't understand this meaning right now. So it could be bug fighting for a potential bug type, which obviously we've had in the past with Heracross, etc. But we could potentially be getting another bug fighting. Someone should copy the code and run it. Also, the green colored line could be something that I don't know the translation. Yes to this. And then your algorithm is doing crazy stuff. I don't know whether it's on purpose or not. Let me explain. First of all, line 21 looks strange for me because it should be in between simple question marks, not double. This is, again, where he's going over the different kind of mistakes and stuff that he's found. So, you know, 1 mistake there, 2 mistake there, 3 mistake there, and then a couple more mistakes as well. So, again, massive shout out to Summer Theories here for kind of, we think, breaking it down and cracking the code and stuff like that. But we also have this person here, Light, saying, according to the new riddle of Riddler Q, if I am right, these Pokemon are going to have new forms. So he's talking about Caterpie here, the Chargeable line, Lillipup, who isn't a bug type, and then Weedle as well. So I don't know how they know this. They've not really explained, I don't think. But yeah, they're saying that these are apparently going to get the new lines in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But at the same time, these will all be getting regional forms. And I don't think we're going to get like a bunch of new bug type regional forms. I think we're just going to get like maybe 1 or 2. And then the rest are just going to be like new bug type Pokemon. So again, it is one of those. This is kind of what we're coming up with at the moment, but it could easily be wrong. You know, he could easily tweet something else out, and then it could kind of put everything else in like out of context and stuff, and it would make everything like not make sense again, if that makes sense. It's a bit of a weird one, but yeah, it looks like we're gonna get apparently 4 to 5 new bug lines of Pokemon, but it could easily be something else. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that he's copied as well. Like, originally we thought it was going to be like by Porygon and stuff like that, and this is what I mean. This is how the riddles kind of unfold. So you see all the code, and you're like, okay, Porygon is made of code. It could be like Porygon's a new form of Porygon or something like that. But then of course we get a little bit more information, and then now we know it's about actual bug type Pokemon. But it's really smart how he did it though, with like bugs and stuff in the, like, you call them obviously bugs in the actual like coding and stuff, and it's actually about bug type Pokemon. So definitely makes a lot of really cool sense there. But yeah, and if he covers any more stuff, then, you know, we'll probably go over it in like tomorrow's video and stuff. But again, posting 2 videos today about this whole bug situation, and then of course the item as well, which could potentially be the new Wooper form evolution. So don't know what order these videos are going to go up in, but there's going to be 2 videos going up today about all the latest leaks. Anyway though, that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Make sure to answer the question today as well. What are your thoughts on 4 to 5 new bug type lines of Pokemon? Again, there could be a couple of single evolutions in there, or just base Pokemon. Like, they don't all have to evolve. So it could be a couple of Heracrosses, Pincers, etc. And then maybe like something like a Caterpie line. Like, we know we're going to get a regional bug Pokemon, like we always do. But again, apparently there's going to be a couple more in this game. But yeah, answer the question today. What are your thoughts on it all? Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. That's everything from me though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.